The Adventures of Toy. Chapter 2. Grass, Wind, Footsteps. The morning air clung heavy with dew. Mist rolled over the treetops, wrapping the forest in a quiet veil, as though it wanted to hide the world from prying eyes. Toy woke slowly, his hands groping at the damp grass beside him until they found the warmth of fur. "Still here," he murmured with a faint smile. Riku shifted lazily, tail flicking against Toy's arm. "You thought I'd leave you after last night? Please, you saved my tail. Don't think you can get rid of me so easily, blind boy." The memory of the villagers, the torches, the fear in their voices, the way Riku had been cornered, still burned sharp in Toy's mind. Or what passed for his mind's eye, at least. He hadn't seen their rage, but he had felt it. The rhythm of their footsteps, the trembling in the earth, the smell of smoke. And then the burst of power, unintentional, when something ancient stirred through him to protect Riku. Toy swallowed hard. What happened to me? To us last night? That wasn't normal. Riku stretched, yawning wide, his small monkey fangs glinting in the morning light. Not normal. You could say that. Not everyone can call upon the Monkey King strain without even knowing it. You practically channeled the crown of my bloodline just because you didn't want me to die. The Monkey King? Toy tilted his head, confused. Riku hopped onto his shoulder, crouching low so his lips were near Toy's ear. "You really don't know, huh? Strains are more than blood. They're legacies. Memories, powers, and curses passed down from gods, demons, or whatever came first in this world. They live in us, waiting for someone strong or stupid enough to awaken them." Toy's brows furrowed. "And you have one?" "Obviously," Riku grinned, puffing up proudly. "I hold the strain of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Trickster, fighter, immortal pain in the heaven's backside. Makes sense, right? Handsome, clever, unbeatable. That's me." Toy couldn't help but laugh softly. "You're loud and annoying. That much I know." "Hey!" Riku smacked his head lightly. But then his voice softened. "And you, Toy, whatever you did last night, it wasn't just me. You, connected to my strain. That's not supposed to be possible, not unless you share my blood. Which you don't." Toy lowered his head, silent for a long moment. The forest creaked and breathed around them. "Then why?" he asked quietly. "Why can I feel things I shouldn't?" Riku didn't answer immediately. His tail curled around Toy's neck, gentle, like reassurance. "Maybe you're not just some blind orphan like you think. Maybe your blood carries something the world tried to bury." The words sank heavy into Toy's chest. The day passed slowly as they traveled back toward the edge of the village. Riku insisted they needed food. Real food, not just nuts and grass. And Toy, though hesitant, agreed. His body was already sore from the night before, but Riku's chatter kept him steady. "Step left, there's a route. Yep, you got it. Honestly, for someone blind, you move better than half the idiots I've met." "I hear things," Toy said simply. "Hear things. You sense things. It's creepy." They shared small laughs, the kind Toy wasn't used to. For the first time in years, he felt less like a shadow drifting through the world. But that peace ended when they reached the village outskirts. The air was different. He could feel it. Tension, hushed voices, the kind that curdled with fear. "Stay low," Riku whispered, hopping off Toy's shoulder. Toy hesitated. "What's wrong?" "They're looking for you." And then he heard it. The clamor of footsteps, men whispering, women muttering curses, children crying. "That boy. He brought the demon into our homes. His cursed eyes are gone because the gods punished him. We have to cast him out before worse comes. The words dug into Toy's chest like knives. He staggered back a step, clutching his shirt. Riku bared his teeth, tail bristling. Pathetic cowards. They don't even know what they're saying. Toy's throat felt dry. He had always been an outsider, pitied or ignored. But now they feared him. Suddenly the crowd grew louder. Someone had spotted him. There, by the edge. Torches flared, footsteps rushed forward. Riku crouched, ready to leap. Toy stood frozen, torn between running and begging for forgiveness. "Don't just stand there," Riku hissed. "They'll kill me if they get the chance, and you too, probably." Toy's heart pounded. He wanted to scream that he wasn't cursed, that he didn't mean for any of it to happen. But he knew it didn't matter. To them, he was already a monster. The villagers surged closer. Riku jumped onto Toy's shoulder again, whispering urgently, "You have a choice. Run with me, or die with them." For the first time, Toy didn't hesitate. He turned and ran deeper into the forest, with Riku clinging tight. Behind them, the villagers shouted curses into the night, their words chasing him like fire. They collapsed hours later, deep in the woods, far from the village. Toy's lungs burned, his legs trembling. Riku leapt down, pacing in frustration. "Damn it! They were supposed to be your people, weren't they? The ones who raised you." Toy pressed a hand to his chest, gasping. "They never really treated me as one of them." The silence that followed was heavy. The boy sat slumped against a tree, blind eyes staring into nothing, his face pale. Riku finally sighed, tail swishing slowly. "Well, they don't matter anymore. You've got me now, and we'll figure this out. Together." Toy tilted his head toward the monkey, his lips trembling in a half-smile. "Together. Yeah, together. Until the end." For the first time since the villagers had stolen his childhood, Toy felt the warmth of family in a single word. But far away, beyond the trees, another pair of eyes had been watching, the same presence Toy had felt in the dark. Its interest deepened. The boy runs, the strains awaken, the world begins to stir again. And then it vanished, leaving only silence.